This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, nothing complex about that play. They dialed up the old dive play, and it gashes the defense.
Just find a crease there and let this guy do his work, and he did.
Good job up front, too, by the offensive line. Hat on a hat, you got guys chipping up into the second level, opening up a big hole for the back.
Quarterback keeps it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
I'll tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw, they're able to make the play and get the first down.
Quarterback will keep it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the play.
Touchdown, Mean Green. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job of seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. See how the D reacts. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way to that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Green. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Playin. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, 1st and 10 again.
It's first down from the 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Young. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He'll take it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the rim.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a man in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Makes the catch, it's Anthony. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there, you know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fighting off the defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll run play action. On the move to his left. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Mean Green. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now.
You having a good game, bro? Relax. It's only half. It's only halftime, nigga. Don't talk shit too soon.
What routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route, and you make the play, and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Green. He's got him. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and not.
He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Young. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. North Texas in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Young. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Young. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, that is how you bring the wood. Great job by the defense. He only gets a yard, and he makes him pay for it with a nice physical tackle.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll immediately call timeout. Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back looking for help. Makes a move. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a... At the time I had to do it, they had no one. At the time, with your mindset, I can't trust my best friend with my anger. I'm just preparing for what I heard. I ain't been stabbed yet. I told her eat a plan B pill. She did
Hello.
Return.
I'm at halftime.
Just enough time for one final play in this
I
half.
bet. I'm
to change this route.
he might make me quit. I ain't gonna lie.
To the air. It's Green. Trying to beat the DT. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection.
Bro, I'll be on in a minute, though.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in this.
Looking for the end zone.